Annual Beastie Bonanza is coming to an end.
It's been a marathon of a day.
Yes,
We wanted to find 30 homes for pets at Start Over Rover, and Hastings meteorologist Tim Jones has been hanging out with the dogs and cats all day. They still standing. Tim, how we doing? Did we reach our goal or at least get close?
Are you awake still? That's my question.
Hey, I couldn't hear everything you were saying, guys, but I'm glad you came out earlier. We've had a great run today. I mean, we're an hour, geez, what, Ann?
A lot.
An hour a lot. And that's
hour a lot.
You know,
I think 16.
16, that sounds about right. Geez, it doesn't feel like it, does it?
No, not at all.
So a big thanks to you and everybody back behind us, all the volunteers. I mean, we've had a great run today. I mean, right now we're at about 26 animals, 27.
We are.
So maybe pushing 28 if we're lucky.
Exactly.
I mean, so we're just about right there. We'll talk about that in a minute here. We'll do weather real quick if I can get my brain about me. And then we'll come back and we'll talk about everything that's going on and what we want to do. Right now, radar, there's one severe thunderstorm warning, at least up in southeast Cherry County, pushing into Brown County. Other than that, just some showers is expected, some thunderstorms off to the northwest. That's pushing off to the east. So everything will pretty much be isolated here and around our area overnight. And temperatures still in the 70s here. Pretty nice evening. The winds are light. It's really turned out to be a beautiful night, which is why we're outside to get out and get some fresh air. So tonight, well, we'll be right about that 70-degree mark. And by the morning, we'll be in the 70s, quickly warming up to the 90s. So, Ann, I want to bring you back here. I mean, what about today has been the most gratifying for you and everybody here at Start Over Rover?
You know, first of all, we would love to thank you guys for taking the time and coming up with this, helping come up with this great plan. And it's been the volunteers, seeing how hard they've worked all day, all of the community support that's happened. It has been swamped since, I think, 6:30 this morning.
It's been very busy, without a doubt. Of course, our friends from the Red Cross have been here, some of the other people from the community. I mean, and most people at home don't realize, Ann, that there's been a lot of businesses that have donated. I think we've had some of the local grocery stores donate some of the food for the cookout. We've had the dunk tank. Yeah, we've had the dunk tank.
We've had the dunk tank.
Colin can tell you all about that, and so can Ed and Katie. But and we've had a lot of behind-the-scenes help from businesses to pull this together. It's been a great event.
Oh, it has been, and the support has been amazing. And working with the Red Cross today, you know, we look forward to a relationship in the future with disaster plans. Lots of great things today.
Without a doubt. We really pulled it all together, and I didn't do anything other than just talk about it. It was really all of you folks here and the people in the community. So as we finish this up, we're going to talk to Liz Dorland one more time from the Red Cross, kind of review some of the things we talked about today, and then we're going to close it all out at the end of the newscast. Hopefully we'll have a few minutes, and we'll give a little recognition to everybody here and say thank you to the community. And of course, it was all about the animals, and that's what we did today, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, guys, back to you. It's been a good day. Wish you were still here.
All right, more on that dunk tank later. You don't want to miss it. See who takes a dip.
Don't believe everything you see on TV. The News 5 crew appears to be one big happy family.
Yes, that's until we get a chance to dunk each other in a pool of water. Tonight, the crew faced the firing squad at Beastie Bonanza.
I'm not going in.
It's going in.
It's not going in.
Mine's over with.
Well, yeah, because I don't trust you guys, so I had to dress for it.
Oh, no! Oh! Go ahead and push it. Go ahead and push it.
Go, get
oh,
it,
no. That felt refreshing. It is a little colder than you would think.
How come you got the goggles?
I don't trust Katie, though, at all in the area.
This is for all the times Colin has changed my teleprompter.
Okay.
Don't throw like a girl, please.
Oh, no.
Haha.
Just remember, you still have to work with me at 10 o'clock, everyone.
Was that a volunteer
Did I
dunk?
do that myself? I think I just dunked myself.
I've been waiting all day for this attempt.
I can't.
That felt good. Let's go again.
Good job, you got it.
That was like therapy.
Why did I get dunked more than anyone?
You didn't. You just edited it over and over again
Yeah,
to appear
right.
that way for
No,
sympathy.
Definitely not true. I wish Tim were in here right now, though, because I have a bone to pick with him. He's the one that poured that bucket on me. Then I had to go in.
You said you weren't going to get dunked, and you made sure. What was
Well,
your
I
favorite?
sure did. That's
what was
for
your
sure.
favorite part of that right there?
Probably when you said you've been waiting all day to dunk me in the dunk tank.
Mine was when you ran up. You felt the need to really make sure that I was dunked tonight. Well, that was a lot of fun.
It was.
But the whole day has been a marathon for
And
Tim
a
Jones.
huge success, too, for Start Over Rover. We'll take a look out there right now if we can. There we go. Oh, look at that little pup. Just sitting there. Very cute. Well, Tim is there live with us. He tells us how they did today for the Beastie Bonanza. Plus, he'll have your forecast. That's all next on News 5 at 10.
Welcome back to Start Over Rover. Actually, we stepped outside because it's such a gorgeous night. A little different story this time last night with all the heavy rain, the severe weather. And Liz Dorland from the Red Cross, obviously it's been a pretty good day, hasn't it?
It has been a wonderful day here.
Yeah, and we'll talk about some of the things just kind of in review. But in the meantime, you know, before we get to that, I mean, you spend most of your time dealing with the after effects with disasters. Of course, your job entails a lot more than that. But you said to me earlier before the newscast that this has been kind of a nice day for you. Why?
It's been a wonderful day. It's an opportunity to connect with our community and to connect with other family members that we don't get an opportunity to talk with. These guys that don't have the opportunity to talk about disaster preparedness and being prepared for severe weather and disasters, whether that be the everyday house fire or a larger event like the recent tornadoes that happened in northeast Nebraska. So it's been a wonderful event to see these guys be able to find forever homes and to be a part of that and to build their future as far as disaster and preparedness goes.
Without a doubt. So let's leave it there for just a moment. And let's do weather. You can hang out with me here because you've got a little history of doing weather yourself, don't you?
I do.
All right, so you can help me out a little bit here. So let's look at radar, you know, and you talk about severe weather. There's actually one severe thunderstorm warning up in Cherry County pushing into Brown County. So just what, you know, it looks like maybe it expired. There's still the one warning up there. It looks like until 10:30. So just what we don't need as all the thunderstorm activity is pushing off to the east. And I think mostly tonight we'll see isolated activity here, although there obviously will be a chance. So temperatures around the area, pretty nice night, wouldn't you say?
It's a beautiful night.
It really is, and it's not that humid, although that's going to change as we get through tomorrow into the weekend, unfortunately. But talking about a pretty strong cold front coming through next week. In the meantime, 70s across the board. That's really where we're going to be overnight, upper 60s to low 70s. The winds really haven't been too bad. Of course, we always expect the winds to die down a little bit here as we get into the summertime, the evening hours. So tonight we'll be right around that 70-degree mark. Thunderstorms pushing through, and tomorrow we'll see those highs. Look at that, and up to the north will be in the 80s to 90s. Down to the southwest will be in the low to mid 90s, and in northern Kansas we'll be right in that century mark, so low 100s.
You know what that means. Don't forget to take care of your pets as they're outside. Make sure they've got plenty of water. Make sure that they have a nice, cool place to go during these temperatures.
Without a doubt. And don't forget to leave your weather guy somewhere cool, too. So, meantime, 7-day forecast, here it comes. And we'll see those summer-like conditions through the weekend. And you will have a chance for showers and thunderstorms all through the weekend. Then next week, look at that cold front comes crashing down. I mean, that's some pretty strong Canadian air where I think the way things are looking, we may struggle to get into the mid-70s next week. And then we'll slowly, by the end of the forecast period, get back in the 80s, although it's going to take a little time to recover. And those overnight temperatures going from the upper 60s to 70-degree mark all the way down to the low 50s. So as we get out of weather here, my last weather hit here at Start Over Rover for the Beastie Bonanza. It's been just a wonderful day, low stress. You know, there's a lot of things the Red Cross does other than provide comfort and care, as you told me on air a couple weeks ago when we were wrapping up the Pilgrim thing.
Sure.
But now we can do that for our pets too, who this community really treats these animals like a family member.
Well, they are a family member, and we need to remember to prepare them for a disaster just like we prepare our own family for a disaster, whether that be a home fire or a larger disaster like the tornadoes that we recently saw through Beaver Crossing and through Pilgrim. So,
and there's an app for that, right?
There is an app for that.
We always joke
the Red
about
Cross
that.
always has an app for that. We have the Pet First Aid app that is available for all iPhones as well as Android devices.
And for more information about the stuff you guys do and all the comfort and care and all the apps, go to
redcross.org.
Of course. Well, Liz, thanks for joining us today. I mean, so many volunteers. I mean, obviously you took your time to come, and all the volunteers from Red Cross, the folks from Start Over Rover. What impressed you most about all this today?
Just seeing the community come out and rally behind these guys like Frida and giving them a forever home.
I couldn't agree more. So, with Liz Dorland here from the American Red Cross, you know who I am, unfortunately, and it's been a great day. Colin and Katie, we'll do it again next year. What do you say?
All right. Hey, great job tonight, Tim. This was
Yes.
your idea, kind of your
He put
puppy,
the whole
your
thing
baby.
together, so thank you so much. You
Yeah.
did an awesome job.
I didn't do a thing, guys. It was all about the folks here that put this together. We just talked about
Well,
it.
make sure you thank them for us, too, because they did a great job
Will
as
do.
well.
Yes, a huge
Thanks,
too
guys.
to the Red Cross. They were out
Yeah,
there
and
all
Liz?
day
Oh,
from
yeah.
6 a.m. And Start Over Rover for putting on a 18-hour adoptathon.
And putting up with Tim for 18
yeah,
hours.
that's got to
not
be
easy.
rough. All right, the 18 hours are almost up for the Beastie Bonanza, the Adopt-a-thon. They're actually, Start Over Rover is going to be open till midnight. We'll head back out there, check on Tim.
Hey guys, guess what? We're at number 28 now. We just took the 28th application, so it looks like we're so close. We just had some more people come in. If you are thinking about coming down, we'll be here till midnight. If you want to do it tomorrow or Saturday, that's okay. If you want to call here, just call us and let us know you have intentions to maybe come tomorrow or the next day. What's the number here, guys?
834
834
0640.
06 whatever. Okay. So what do you look in the camera? What do you want to say to everybody at home?
I want to thank everybody for coming out, all the wonderful adoptions and donations, and this has been a great event, and I hope the animals are happy and that we have many more adoptions.
Okay, so the first ever Beastie Bonanza. Kelly, what do you think?
It went great. It was a packed day. We were really, really busy. So.
You didn't want me to ask you that, but listen, on behalf of us, thank you so much for letting us be part of this. We had a great time. Everybody watching at home, thanks for rallying around the community once again and Start Over Rover. We'll see you again next year. Colin, Katie, Ed, thanks for coming down for the dunk tank. Good night, everybody.
All right,
You're welcome, Tim. I can't wait for the next dunk tank contest.
Oh, that next year, hopefully we don't have to worry about that.
I'll
but
get you back.
Thank you, Tim, because he put in a lot of work for that, obviously. They're out all day, so he needs to rest up, and we thank you. It's not easy getting you in a dunk tank, so we appreciate it.
I was all wet. It was pretty cold, but for a worthy cause, and congratulations to the people who adopted.
Awesome. Thank you, Start Over Rover.
2 more. Go over there. We need 2 more adoptions. Come on.